the Lovin Dubai show. Today we have one of the funniest content creators in the UAE, actor and director, the one and only Kindy Man. Welcome to the show.
Yeah. I love the introduction though. I love the introduction. Saying thank you so much for having me. Lovin Dubai, I've been watching your show for like a lot of years, and it's amazing. And I was wishing to be on the show really soon.
Yeah, thank you so much. Well, here, great to have you, and we have so much to get through. However, you literally just walked into the studio and dropped some breaking news.
Oh yeah, exclusive news. Yeah.
Seriously,
you want to keep it for the ending or like
no,
in the beginning?
We have people watching this whole show.
Okay, yeah. So we're starting this YouTube content creating house, and it's done. It's already new, and I'm living there with a bunch of YouTubers. If you know Vlogs and Sagar and Lana Rose and other content creators, and it's amazing. We're starting it right now.
So cool. So like you're like, oh, just coming from Barsha, and then it's like, oh, we're starting this house, because like in the States these hype houses are absolutely massive. Is this the first one in the UAE?
I think it's the first one in the UAE, yeah, and it's all because of my good friend Vlogs. He started the whole thing, and it was like, let's do it, let's start this, you know. Even though it's actually the hype house is English, but this time we were gonna do it in Arabic.
First ever Arabic hype house in the UAE, and we have Kindy Man from it on the show. Oh my days!
Exactly, but it's much better because like I feel like when content creators come together, it's more fun, more entertaining, and people actually love it. You know, when you see your favorite content creator with your other favorite content creator, it's just like too much fun, too much. Activities and a lot of emotions, you know. It's amazing, you know. And especially when people, like, let's say as an example, like they don't like watching me alone, they don't like watching someone alone, but they like to watch us as a group. So it's amazing, you know.
So like you're physically living there now.
Yeah.
And have you ever lived with people before? Like, is it going to be fun? You know what I mean? Like, who's going to do the dishes?
I mean, like we're trying to work on this right now. We're trying to like communicate, and like everybody has his own chores. Somebody does the laundry, somebody does that, somebody does this. But it's fun, you know. It's like you're like moving in with your school buddies. It's amazing.
Yeah,
you know?
I can imagine.
Yeah. But like the best thing about it is like me, Vlog, Sagar, and the other content creators. We're really close. When we planned this like a couple of months ago, and we were like, let's do this. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be nice. It's much better, you know. I feel like, you know, you wake up in the morning, you know, you have to do content creating. Khalas. It's like, I'm not gonna call you, be like, hey, come over and stuff like that. Khalas. We wake up, we shoot. We wake up, we shoot. It's amazing.
Like, content creation is such a massive industry in the UAE, and I've been to events before, and the fans that follow you guys to these events, like there's people there with cameras, they want to take your photo. Are you ever going to tell people the location of the house? Like, is that going to be a big secret?
I don't know. I will ask more first. No, to be honest, for me, I feel like everybody has like let's say, and like for me in social media, I love my fans, you know, but I love my privacy. You know what I mean? Like maybe it would come to one day. If we do that, I guess the next week we're moving or something, you know.
Yeah.
But it's amazing to have our fans around us and stuff like that. We're actually planning some meets and greets, you know. It's so we can meet the fans, because they're the only reason we are out here doing our thing, you know. And you know, we never forget them. We always be there for them, and I support all my fan pages. Mo supports all his fan pages. It's amazing, you know.
Let's talk more about you.
Yeah.
Let's go back to like the history of Kindy Man, how you got started, how you kind of developed this incredible content creation career.
It started back in high school. I was looking for attention, to be honest, and back in high school I was getting bullied so much. So I said, maybe if I do something funny on social media, I would get some attention and people would love it. It backfired.
Okay.
People started making fun of my videos and stuff like that.
What?
But so basically what I did is I take a bully, okay, and I make fun of him, and they laugh at him, not with him. So, you know, he started being my friend. You
flipped it.
Yeah, I flipped it, yeah.
That's a bold move.
Basically, you keeping me hungry? Okay.
I was saying that's a bold move.
So basically, what happened is that, because, you know, the bullies, they have like these really bad jokes, you know. When they make it, people laugh with them because they have to laugh because they're scared of the bullies, you know. But when I make my own jokes, people actually laugh and they love it. And the bullies start saying, oh, this guy is gonna be popular, I have to become his friend, you know. So I make friends with bullies and I protect myself, you can say.
Sure.
And from that day, I just started social media in general, and I was really passionate about like doing movies and acting and stuff like that. Big fan of Will Smith, Kevin Hart, these comedians, and I look up to them, and I wish I can see them one day and just sit with them and just talk, you know, and take take advices on acting and stuff like that. I don't see myself as the best in the industry. I just feel like every day I'm just learning and learning and learning new things, you know.
Well, no one who's the best sees themselves as the best. But for anyone who looks at your career and what you've done, and for anyone who like takes inspiration from you, was it scary posting those first videos? Like, what is it like to take that first step?
I was so insecure about myself. I was like, you know, the small details, like it matters to me, you know. Sometimes I post something, I see bad comments, I delete the video, and then I post it again and stuff like that. And then I was like, wait, why should I care about all these comments, you know? Like, people will always have bad comments, you know. If there's no bad comments, then something is wrong. True. You know, like if something is wrong, or people are just like trying to make you happy, and that's bad, you know. But when there's bad comments, it means like you're doing something, there's a process. And I love it. I love bad comments, to be honest. You know, on the bad comments, when there's a bad comment, I just go there and be like, love you so much, thank you for the advice.
Love
but they actually get mad. It's like, no, I wanted to make you mad. I'm like, no, thank you so much for the advice. Yeah, all love.
How did you go from flipping it on the bullies in your school to like a viral career? So like, what was the first video that you were like, damn, this is actually hitting the audience?
So basically, I used to do videos which are a little bit controversial. So I take like, let's say there's an incident in the neighbor. There's an incident in the neighbor. So I take it and I flip it to a video. So people say, oh, this happened last week. Can you make a video of it? And then it goes viral in the hood. You know, so it goes viral on WhatsApp. I remember back in the days in Facebook, and people were just like sharing it, tak, and then families start talking about me like, oh, I know your son, he's a content creator, he's funny, I'm like, oh, okay, now I'm making it, you know. And then it started from there, and then like some content creators started noticing me, and it was amazing, you know. The best thing about here in Dubai is that low-key, you will find people who don't want to like interact with any other celebrities, because, you know, they'd be like, oh, I don't want to do anything with anybody else, I'm good by myself. But there are some good people out there who when they see talent, they want to help them. Not for anything, you know, they don't want anything in return. They just want to be like, hey, I see something in him, I want to push him. So that what happened. One of the content creators, his name is Saad. I love this guy so much. He was the first one to notice me, and he was like, come to our group, you know, come make videos with our people and stuff like that. It was amazing, you know. Yeah, from that day I started blowing off. And to be honest, look, for me, when somebody comes for a shout out, if I like your your stuff, I would actually support you. That's really normal. But if I really don't like your stuff, I'm not gonna support you, but I will tell you, keep going, and you will find something eventually, you know. And if I see something, I will actually support you. I will just like repost without you even saying anything, you know. So what I think is, when you actually support someone, it doesn't mean like my people will go there because they love me. No, my people will go there because they see something in him, you know, because people actually like, they notice talent, they notice that kind of stuff. Like, as an example, let's say you come to me like, hey, can I have a shout out? I'm like, okay, with all due respect, what do you do? I'm like, and then you'll be like, I don't know, I didn't find myself, you know, like, I'll be like, okay, find yourself, and then I will tell my people to follow you and see your stuff. Because if I tell my people to follow you and you don't post anything, my people will be like, what's wrong with you, Kindy? Yeah. Why are you supporting this person? So but
it sounds like you're like super invested in the actual content, which is so important. Like, you're trying to help the people around you.
No, for me, like back in the days, till this day, to be honest, views don't matter anything to me. To be honest, for me, I love it when big directors, big producers see my work and be like, oh, that's an amazing work, you know. But in order like for me to get a lot of views, that's not my intention, to be honest.
But speaking of like directors and producers and making videos for views, how did you hop into kind of I guess the more professional side of the industry? Because you are directing, you are acting. How did you make that jump again?
Oh, okay. So basically, one of the content creators was doing his own first movie in cinema. And it was like, yo, Kindy, it's an amazing opportunity and everything. And I was like, okay, I'll hop on that movie. It was really like a low budget movie, but it was a good start. We started doing that movie. It actually had a good amount of like positive, what do you call?
Feedback?
Positive feedback, yeah. So there was like a lot of positive feedback, and there were like a lot of people were complaining about how can a content creator from Instagram become an actor. which was something about like, are you guys using these actors because of their followers? And I was trying to prove them wrong.
That's a good question, actually. So how do you respond to that?
Basically, look, back in the days, yeah, they were doing that so much, but on the process, they actually found some good actors. You know, like they choose a lot of famous people with big followers, but from these famous people, there were actually some of them who actually can act. You know, and acting is a process. It's like people actually study acting. I respect it so much. So I felt like from a movie to a movie, and from a series to a series, I start learning more and more and more. And when I'm on set, I ask a lot of questions. You know, I feel like I'm on school, and I just ask, what's this, what's that, what this camera does. And for me as an actor, I feel like it's a must to know everything around me, including the cameras, the lighting, all that kind of stuff. I feel it helps me, you know. So yeah, till now I have approximately 6 movies on Netflix. Yeah, 3 movies on Netflix and 3 are coming inshallah soon.
That is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Like, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Like, can you even choose a career high from all of this stuff?
What do you mean?
Like, what is like the for you when you look back? If you're saying you've got 6 movies on Netflix, 3 done and 3 to come, which was the peak moment for you? What's been
my
the
peak
pinnacle
moment
that,
was
like...
when I did my second movie was Khalik Shanab. That day I actually got emotional. It got emotional because it was the premiere and a lot of people came for me, you know, my fans, my people, and even the content creators I have as a friend in my list. I was like, hey, I'm having my movie premiere. It's gonna be an amazing movie. I want you guys to come. I was really nervous, you know, because it was my first professional movie, you know. Amnaji was a little bit not that good, to be honest, from my point of view. But, you know, it did good, alhamdulillah. But for me, as a person, I liked Khalik Shanab more because it was, let's say, it was a start for me, you know. Like, I think that was a trial, but Khalik Shanab was a start. Like, Khalik Shanab part 1. Now we're doing part 2. Part 2 is ready. It's gonna come back. It's gonna come out soon. Part 1, when I did it, I was really excited to see it. So I didn't see it, okay? And we're gonna see it together, all of us together with the producer and the director and all my friends and family in the cinema. And the moment I saw the video from the beginning to the end, and I listened to people when they laugh, you know, I listened to people when they're clapping.
What a moment.
And when the movie finished, the director called me. He's like, a round of applause to Kindy Man, and people start clapping, and people actually stood up and start clapping for like approximately 5 minutes. And I was like, I couldn't. I was crying. I was like, this is amazing. This is a success to me, you know. So, and then my family were there. They hugged me. I still cried. I'm emotional, to be honest. Yeah,
nice.
but like for me, it's like from there I'd be like, khalas, I have to focus on myself, and you know, I have to do it right. So since there, I was just focus on movies, focusing on my sketches. I still do sketches. Look, for me, I feel like as a YouTuber or as an Instagram content creator, you never forget your roots.
Yeah.
Like as an example, I see a lot of people these days, like they become, let's say, professional singers, but they started from YouTube. So they started YouTube, and then pop, he became a rapper. So don't say I'm a rapper, say I'm a YouTuber and own it, you know, because that's where you came from, you know. So for me, when somebody asks me where you from, I'm like, I'm an Instagram content creator and an actor.
But so let's say, for example, your roots are social media, which you don't want to forget, and then you're kind of moving, of course, into the acting, producing industry. What's the dream? So if you're, are you going to have your hands in all of the pies for many years to come, or is there? To be
honest, my dream, I need like, I'm working on this, but inshallah, like soon enough, I just need like my own company where I can find talent. You know, help people on Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, all that kind of stuff. Because I felt like back in the days when I wanted help, nobody was there for me. So I feel like people actually need that kind of help. Not a shout out, not a support, but just like a mental support. Like, hey, Kindy, what should I do here? How do I post this? When do I post this? You know, what kind of content should I do? What does it suit me? How can I find myself? These kind of questions people don't get, you know. That's
so interesting, because obviously it was such a new industry when you started, but now you're looking back and there's so many people coming up.
Yeah, basically, you know, back in the days, it was very easy. You know, remember back in PewDiePie and KSI, they were the only people out there. And then when TikTok started, it just gave a chance for a lot of people. Right now, if we go on the streets, everybody has 10, 20, 30K, you know? They're doing
Not
good.
everybody.
Yeah. No, actually, a lot of people. Like, I remember one time, they were like, hey, we're having this gathering of TikTokers, famous TikTokers. I'm like, oh, it's amazing. We'll go there, we'll see people. I swear to God, I don't want to look bad, but I went there, I didn't know anybody.
Okay.
I was like, wait, they're content creators? I mean, like, good for them, but I actually don't know them. So basically, that shows you that, like, weekly you will find people who get famous and get trend videos and stuff like that. But to be honest, look, for me, I feel that the hardest thing in this industry is to stay relevant. You know, now if you talk about, like, back in the days, remember this guy, I don't know what's his name, Rice Gum. Remember Rice Gum, right?
I don't.
Rice Gum used to be one of the best creators ever on YouTube. He used to do diss tracks, do this, do that. The thing is, people know him, people love him, people don't watch him.
Interesting.
So if you walk on the street right now as Rice Gum, people will come like, hey, chichik. But if Rice Gum asks his fans, do you follow me? He's like, nah, we don't follow you, bro. You're irrelevant. You're irrelevant.
Well, I was going to ask, what is that one piece of advice you have for future content creators? Would that be it?
To be honest, for you, you have to keep, every time you have to join a wave. It's not bad to join a wave. I mean, like,
Hop on those trends.
my man Drake have been doing that for, like, for a decade, you know? He's jumping from a wave to a wave to a wave, from trap, from to drill, to African songs. He's doing that, he's doing this. So, you know, basically, when you're up there, don't forget that there are some people who are new and coming out. So it's not bad to make, like, collaborations with them, you know? So people will be like, oh, Kindy is still in the game, you know? That's the best thing about it. So for me, I felt like, for me, when I was doing this, I did Instagram, I did this, and now I want to try music so I can stay relevant, you know? So can people be like, oh, Kindy is doing something new. So yeah, inshallah, soon I'm dropping a song, exclusive also.
Another exclusive?
Yeah.
Recorded in the works?
Yeah, it's done. I'm gonna give you a small sneak peek. It's about guys who actually they ditch their friends because of girls.
Oh, shady behavior.
Yeah.
We're looking around the room. Are we looking at someone? We will say, we'll point no fingers in this office. Awesome. When is it going to drop?
I think next month, if I'm not sure. Maybe next month. I'm working on the video clip right
So
now.
you are a man of many talents.
Yep, alhamdulillah.
Here, that's amazing. The Hype House is amazing. Thank you so much for your time, Kindy Man.
Anytime. I really enjoyed my time here. Thank you so much for having me. And yeah, inshallah, it's not the last time.
Yeah, exactly. We have a new office opening up soon. You'll come out to visit us.
Inshallah.
And in return, we'll come visit the Hype House. That is it for us on the Lovin Dubai show. Thank you so much. We'll see you tomorrow morning, same time, same place. Stay safe and wash your hands.